Hi, friends. I'm Jerry Miller, pastor at Arlington Street United Methodist Church in Nashua, New Hampshire. Welcome to today's Morsel of Ministry, Small Bites of Big Faith. Can we talk honestly about mental health? Not as a trendy phrase, and not as a passing conversation. I mean the real weight people carry when their minds become battlefields. I think the church sometimes unintentionally oversimplifies struggles that are deeply complex. Telling somebody to just pray more can sound spiritual while completely dismissing the reality of depression, anxiety, trauma, panic, or emotional exhaustion. Faith matters deeply. Prayers matter deeply. But so do counseling, medication, support systems, boundaries, and rest. Some of God's most faithful people in Scripture experienced despair, fear, isolation, and emotional collapse. Elijah begged God to let him die. David wrote psalms filled with anguish. Even Jesus experienced overwhelming sorrow. Mental health struggles are not proof that somebody lacks faith. They're proof that we are human beings living in a complicated world. And maybe one of the holiest things we can do is stop shaming people for struggling silently. Sometimes healing begins not with pretending we're okay, but with finally being honest that we are not. Sometimes strength looks less like pushing through and more like reaching out for help. There are people sitting in pews every Sunday smiling on the outside while barely holding themselves together internally. And they don't need judgment. They need compassion. They need safe spaces. They need people willing to listen without trying to fix everything in 5 minutes. Friends, 1 Kings chapter 19 verses 5 through 7 tells us, "Then he lay down under the bush and fell asleep. Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." Friends, if this message spoke to your heart today, please like, share, comment, and follow to get morsels of ministry right on your own timeline every morning. And if you're new to Morsels of Ministry, you can visit my library of more than 300 messages in the Reaching section on my personal website, jerryrmiller.com. God bless you, my friends, today and always.